Recording in progress.
There it
I
is.
think that was the best one that I did.
Yeah,
It was really good.
fantastic impression there.
I wasn't even trying either. It just came out. I was like, whoa.
Those are usually the best
myself.
ones.
I love it. I love it.
I love it.
All right, so
Even if I try to attempt it again, I don't think I could do it.
where
Nah, you went Ultra Instinct there.
Does anyone want to do a recap for where we left off?
Shit went down.
So
we had a meeting. We were taking
Yeah.
it to the meeting. And we had a meeting about Renji because Renji was, taken over by the bitch Blade.
yes.
So
Bitch blade.
the bitch
The
Blade.
witch blade. Fuck the witch blade, it's the bitch blade.
Yes.
No, it's not the bitch Blade. It's le bitch Blade. So we came up with ideas that might help. So we were going to take Renji and promptly leave.
Yes.
But not before going down into the fucking catacombs and seeing a dragon.
I cannot wait
A
for
legendary creature.
because Renji has no idea what you're talking about. Please continue.
A legendary ghost dragon.
What? Yes.
That has a lot of knowledge that apparently has been in the catacombs for
At least 1,500 years. Minimum.
minimum. So
I'm loving these reaction play-by-plays. These are great.
to which has a date with Mimi to have her life story given to the dragon
tea. They had tea.
over tea.
They
And or
spilled
coffee.
the tea and had tea.
400 over
Yes.
400 years of life, over 400 years of drama, and only 50 decades of slay and hunting.
I thought you were gonna say an OnlyFans, and I was like, yeah, that checks out.
No. That's
I can
gonna
see
be in the
that.
next couple thousand years once the modern era hits.
Uh-huh.
The OnlyFans is coming.
I was honestly going to say slaughter because you have mentioned a tyrannical period.
Yeah, that's within like the early era, but there's about like a good solid 50 years of straight up slaying. So everything else is kind of a flop era.
I see. Okay.
So we are now on our way, yes?
So, again, I apologize if you hear the random sounds of a cutting machine. I'm going to be very specific as I word it this time.
I'm sorry.
So, Ling, Kindle, and Mimi, you set into the courtyard to gather whatever supplies you could, gather whatever you could find. Gather your supplies to start heading out onto the road. Was there any shopping you wanted to get done?
I don't think so, because I'm saving up for that chainmail suit.
Okay. After about an hour of gathering your supplies, packing up, and waiting, you do see Renji leaving from behind the Emerald Door, escorted by a member of the Avowed, a young familiar halfling that you've all met. Coming out into the courtyard.
Ling will go ahead and head over to Renji and the Avowed and kind of take custody, as was kind of promised. I would do.
Sprig looks at you and just goes, "Oh, no worries. I'll leave you guys as soon as you head outside the walls."
Thank you. How you doing, Renji?
There was a kind of 1,000 yards there. Renji is not all there right now.
Groups over this way.
I'm doing as well as can be expected.
What happened?
But thank you
I'll go.
for what you did. That Dragonborn is interesting.
Yes. Yes, they are. Bookworm's a good person, though. And so are you. I just kind of make sure I make eye contact. I know it wasn't you.
Oh, let's go see if that's the case, shall we?
Did we shall? Lead him back to the group.
Hi, Renji.
Hi, guys.
Hello, darling.
Hey, bestie, I have a proposition for you. I have a couple hats. I have this one that we wore when we did that heist, and it's got fringe along the rim of it, kind of down, kind of dramatic. Would you like that for the trip?
I'm okay, thank you. Something to broach to all of you, though. On we may have no, not that we may. I'm asking, if we can make a detour along the way.
Sure. I have no objections. Right now, you're our first priority.
Shrinks at that. Just Bookworm mentioned that we should we're looking for an item to help with the thing.
Influence, as I have been saying in the interview.
And to all of you, thank you for what you did to and said to Bookworm to convince him.
You are a lovely person, and you deserve all of the chances in the world to live a peaceful, happy life.
I think we need to go home.
Your home, I take it?
I was about to say your home, right?
Yeah, we're kind of like from all over.
Not mine. Absolutely not mine.
No.
Yes, I beg your pardon. My home.
Fun little side note, I found out where my home is too. But that's something else.
Oh no. No, tell me.
I mean, okay, I didn't mean to jump into this. Fuck. Fine. Apparently, I'm a changeling from the ethereal realm. There it is. I'm not Fae. Not from the Feywild.
You hear a voice who's just on the ground nearby, low, halfling voice, just go, "Did not see that coming." Because she's still there, because she told you she's not going anywhere until you're outside the gate.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And Sprig is our official chaperone, as it were, until we are outside the walls.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Hello.
Which we should probably get moving, otherwise they'll. Yeah.
Yeah, and we should discuss plans and whatnot.
Yes. But hey, at least my home is on the way to what we want to do with yours, Mimi, so not too much out of the way.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that y'all were like, oh, let's take care of that. I'm just like, oh my god, wait, you're gonna take care of that? That's like, oh, the next thing. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Both me and Ling were looking into different means of travel, not only for my desired location, but this information could also be useful for us for going wherever we need to for this item. So it's gonna be fun. Interesting. I'm saying it's gonna be fun. I'm putting that out in the universe and I'm expecting that to come back.
Well, do we have any ideas what this item is? Was told
Yeah.
some sort of shackle.
Yes. It's a
Yeah, some kind of
shackle.
shackle.
I knew more about it.
Don't know much. Other than the fact that it could potentially help with keeping the bitch blade at bay.
I do know
Oh.
it's supposed to be kept by the Scarlet Sash.
Yes, that.
It's a group that collects items to protect them from evil hands. Such as Libich.
The bitch blade.
My apologies.
I don't know. I feel like just le bitch is enough, you know? Because it's not like the bitch.
So
Because
the
I'm the
bitch.
bitch. And it's not that bitch, because Kindle, you're that bitch. But it's le bitch for the person in question.
Renji,
Mm-hmm.
make a wisdom save, please.
I knew. Ah, no!
Down, dice down!
Roll off the table doesn't count.
Yeah.
Desk meet face, face meet desk.
17.
Okay. There's just a slight irritation in the back of your mind, but you're able to brush it off.
So
Just-
okay, so it's Le Bitch Blade, full name. Le Bitch for short.
Yes, I agree.
Understand?
Mm-hmm.
Are you alright?
She can heal you all.
Yeah.
Of course she
I
can.
bet you fucking can, you fat bitch. You fat le bitch.
Kindle's just gonna go, ah.
Oh god, that's
It's gonna be so much fun. Keep insulting the cursed blade.
Ah.
Nothing
Yeah,
bad
guys.
could come of that.
Yeah, guys, keep inserting the cosplay. Let's see what happens.
Oh yeah, very excited. Very, very
Which is
excited for that.
exactly why Kindle didn't say anything anymore. She just
Ling is
But
just
yeah,
gonna
no.
whisper in Celestial, kind of under their breath. You're already dead. You don't even know it.
Yowza.
Yeesh.
But yeah, no, I just needed to differentiate the bitch, that bitch, and that
Renji
bitch.
is
I
going
thought you
to
were the
reply-
bad bitch.
Renji is going to reply in Celestial.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure she can hear you in that tongue as well.
Come at me. We'll see what happens.
Oh my god.
Also in Celestial.
You did not just come at me! Oh, okay.
That, again, muttered. Not like in your face.
I think you're muted, Sarah.
You muted, Sarah.
Another save.
Fuck's sake.
I'm
Okay.
just whispering.
Really sorry for whatever just happens.
We're
no.
still on the way out of the gate, right?
Yeah, you guys are already walking out. You're not out yet, but you're almost there.
Yeah.
11.
11. You're just getting more and more irritated. Like now you're feeling like it's almost like you're the one irritated.
At that
Anyway.
point, any more derogatory comments towards her? Can we just?
It's understandable. So we need to stop by your home.
Yes. Because I believe there's something else that can help as well.
All right. Well, lead the way.
We'll say you guys took the time to gather Renji stuff as well. As you were
Yeah,
directed.
no,
to do
yeah,
so.
no. I believe it said in the solo thing that Renji got his things.
This would have been right after you left the room itself, so you were heading out of the courtyard. Because we left with you experiencing where you were.
Yeah, true.
Just you leave an extra-dimensional space and you're like, this is weird, and why is that green door look like I'm on the other side of it? Oh,
That's why. Yeah, she's like, oh, they built a pocket dimension just for me. I'm flattered.
Just for me.
Oh, don't worry.
Aw.
We just keep them. We keep them lying around. They're everywhere.
You guys did read my Christmas list.
You can read.
Speaking of Christmas, Merry Christmas.
No,
November
It's
1st.
not even December. Don't.
Christmas.
I will
Just
leave.
one thing I need.
You actually
It's
sound
still
better
Halloween
than
this
my
week.
answer.
I can't hear you over all the spooky.
Christmas tree.
There was an
Taylor,
actual.
we're gonna get copyright strike.
There was an actual argument
We ain't putting this anywhere.
in my. Well, I will eventually put it on YouTube and me.
Oh.
Okay. Well, we're not. We haven't posted anything beyond just like our private. Anyway. There was an actual argument in my work group chat because one of them made the comment that's just like was like singing Christmas music. And the other one goes, fucking Thanksgiving.
Oh, please.
And so that continued after work into the group chat.
Oh my god. But I do not know anybody who actively the only people who actively care about Thanksgiving are old people. I am sorry. It is a priority to my grandparents and my grandparents alone.
I like
And even then
tradition of it, but that's it.
Even then, this year my grandma is like, your mom and your aunt are going to be making the menu. My goal this Thanksgiving is for you, picky child, to eat. And that's it. So she's not even a stickler for the menu at this point.
We're not big Thanksgiving food fans either. So
I am.
Yeah, definitely the best part.
it's just glorified food.
Yeah,
It's just a glorified day to stuff yourself with food.
Mm-hmm.
With the most bland white people food ever.
Truth.
And my family is good at cooking.
Yes.
And Thanksgiving is so bland.
So,
You must experience you must experience Thanksgiving with the Hudsons at some point, because that is not planned at all.
Yeah.
I
It's like-
believe that.
I literally went to a friend's house
Oh,
to eat dinner. And I asked, the mother made chicken with cheese and rice
What?
and broccoli. And I asked for salt. She didn't have any. She didn't cook with salt. She added nothing.
One, that dish is just
Not
no on
even
so many
salt.
levels. And two, how do you not add salt to anything?
She
That's
gave
not-
me soy sauce to put on my rice.
And yet she had no... That's not white. That is neon white behavior.
No. No.
didn't
That's not
think
how it's
white
supposed to
people
be.
like that actually
She
existed.
pulled out a thing of salt because she didn't have any salt in any salt shakers or anything like that. She just doesn't use it, apparently.
No
I'm
words.
flabbergasted.
Anyway,
So, having gathered your things and started heading for the door, you all head out once more onto the road. Now, are you intending to stop at Renji's past Fort Morning Lord and then going back?
Where is Renji's versus the
yeah.
Morning Lord? Because the
So-
Morning Lord's via boat, right?
Morning Lord is via boat. Which way is via airship
From Morning Lord.
from Morning Lord. And if you kept on the boat and continued on, then you would eventually reach a town that Renji's family was half a day's ride from. So it's past Morning Lord.
Okay.
Either way,
Is
you
it-
continue in that direction for 9 days first. So you have time to think it over.
Right. So I'm wondering if maybe it wouldn't be better to just continue on the river after we do Reggie's home up to Shadowdale. Or if we then go backtrack to Morning Lord and take the airship. Which we still have to figure out a way to get on. It's expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Decisions. Well, you guys
Unless-
can make these decisions as you travel.
Yes.
All right. First day of travel. Anything you guys feel the need to discuss? Or
Probably order of operations, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah. Actually.
Shaky can.
Because I can't do this now.
Oh.
Fuck you, you
Almost.
wink. There we go. Because I now have a journal for Renji.
I
Nice.
was about to say, I'm like, you have a Bible?
that says the Bible. You question the word?
Don't
Bible.
speak the magic to me, Dark Witch. I was there when it
And
was
it was
written.
written.
So I actually have steady. Steady. I've used this in so many TikTok videos, and people think this is the Quran.
Ah.
And I'm like,
It's awful
You-
thin.
yeah. I'm like, even if it was,
They must
Why-
make Qurans really ornate then.
Right?
some are actually. Or you can get really simple ones. So So above table, so we find a boat, go on the river.
Yes.
And we're rolling, rolling, rolling on the river.
Yes. Get to the river. Get on the boat at the river. Then
So okay. Okay. So what are all the places we need to go to?
Well, Renji's home is one of them.
What is that called again? Is that Shadowdale?
No.
Shadowdale
it's-
is over in the Dalelands. That's
Then
that's
what is-
past the airship.
Then
No,
what is
right-
Shadowdale for?
Shadowdale is close to where Witchway is. That is where the exit point of the airship would be.
I see.
right, yes.
Okay. So where are the places relating to Renji?
Scornabell is the closest place.
Scornabell. We don't know where we need to go for the shackle yet, do we?
No.
Not quite.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
I think I don't have this. Oh, yes, I do. The last sighting of the Scarlet Sash was in the Dale Lands, which is where we needed to go for the Witch Way. So it's possible we can wrap all that up very quickly.
In the same area.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So yes, we need to go to. I am so sorry, Renji. What was that town again?
Scornabell.
Scornabell. And then
I
we
don't know
need to get
why
to the
I
Dale
think
Lands.
Scorpio.
Are you guys having this conversation in character just so I'm aware?
No, this is
No,
above table.
This is above table.
My God, that dog is adamant.
Yeah, they don't stop. Do I have my window closed all of the way? No. There, maybe that'll help a little bit. I'm sorry.
Right. There
No,
we
it's
go.
okay. I was just like, my God, how long has it been barking for? The poor
Exactly. It doesn't stop.
Jeez.
So
File a noise complaint at this point.
Scornabell, Ranger's home. And then
Now the question is, from Scornabell, do we go back up the river to Morning Lord to take the airship to the Dale Lands area, or do we continue up the river to the Dale Lands area, or down the river? I don't know what way the river flows. Actually, I think we'd
The
be
river
moving
flows
up the
in
river.
you?
Can we get to there via boat?
Dale Lands did
Well,
look close to the river, from what I'm recalling of the
Scornabell,
map.
I'm not sure. Does anyone have a copy of the map? Because I can't seem to find it, man.
If you go on to hold on. Go on to the above VTT, and I currently have it set so that you guys can see the Sword Coast. If you want to see the full Faerun map, I can show you that as well. Or
Yeah.
instead. I can only do one or the other.
Faerun. So, ooh,
It's a big one.
Oh my. Okay. Control. Yeah. Control.
right, right, Sword Coast.
Yeah. There's Baldur's Gate.
There's Baldur's Gate.
There's
and then-
Candlekeep. Okay. Candlekeep is down at the southern end of Swords
It's
Coast.
in one
Yeah.
of the orange sections.
Yes.
But
The Dalelands is purple.
then We have to find somewhere to.
Scornabelle is in blue. On the edge of the reaching wood.
Yep. So we have to go north to Baldur's Gate and then get on the river.
Where is Candlekeep?
Candlekeep is so if you're going to the orange section, Sword Coast, it's at the very south.
Right in that little
under the campus.
archipelago that
Sword
sticks out.
Coast. Uh-huh.
Like, can you guys see where I ping if I click?
When you ping,
Yes.
it
Oh,
should
there it is.
automatically bring people to that spot that you're pinging as a recently added feature.
Oh, nice.
Fun.
Okay.
So
And
that's
Scornabelle is
Candlekeep.
here.
Yes.
Oh.
I can't tell where the river flows underneath the colors.
I can show you the coast map again if you'd like.
Is there a different version of this
Oh,
map?
you can kind of
with-
see it.
Not really. I wish.
Oh, yeah, I guess you can. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I could
it
just
looks
about see
like
We
the river
have
does go to
go-
Scornabelle, so we could.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
we
from
have-
And it
Baldur's
looks like
Gate straight. Oh.
Yeah, it looks like it goes just to the south of Baldur's Gate, east over to Scornabelle.
Mm-hmm.
Then does it continue? That's the question.
It continues into the.
Okay, the Cormery.
It
Doesn't
goes
look like
a
it
little
goes
bit
to the-
beyond Scornubelle up to where did I see it?
Well of Dragons.
Chionthar River reaches all the way up towards where it says Well of Dragons, but it does not go all the way to the Dalelands. There's marshlands
I see.
in between there with Cormyr. And there's a couple mountain ranges as well.
Oh, I see. Okay. So if that is Scornabelle, where is there it is. Okay. Scornabelle's not, in the grand scheme of things, not too far from Scornabelle.
Scornabelle's not
the
too
air-
far from Morningwater.
Yeah, the airport is not far from Renji's home. So I think we best go to Renji's home and then back to the airport.
So
Yeah.
Morning Lord, forever known as the airport.
It does airships and ships dock at ports. It is an airport.
I
am not
hate
using it
how
as-
you're not. I hate that you're not wrong.
Why do you think they're called
Okay.
airports now?
I hate you.
Well, that makes two of us.
Thank you for flying Spirit Airlines. Servicing you all across Faerun.
I'm still above table. I'm fine with going backwards towards Fort Morning World because from Scornabelle towards the Dalelands, that is just pain.
That's big.
That's big.
That's
and
like
that's a pain. That's going to be a pain in the ass too.
that. It's to the Dalelands is 3 times farther than it is from Candlekeep to Scornabelle.
From Baldur's Gate to Scornabelle, yeah, it's
I mean, either way.
yeah.
I think this whole thing is just gonna take a lot of time, both in game and in real life.
Correct.
And we're still a level 3, right? We haven't
Yeah.
leveled up.
Still level 3.
Don't say it like that.
I want my extra attack.
Level 3.
I want to choose a feat.
Just like we haven't, like, we went on a rabbit trail and then went back to Candlekeep to do the Candlekeep stories again, and now we're back on another rabbit trail.
I've been trying to get you back on the regular trail.
I've been trying to get us back on the regular trail too. It's just funny, like we're back in
Well,
the
technically
same
we're on
that we were.
we're on the right trail because the the book that was given to us is leading us to the Dale Lands, right? That's the real trail.
Yeah,
I was
like
just like, I had the expectation in my brain, because I was like, oh, Mimi, she's immortal. We can wait on this. We'll do like at least one Candlekeep story, and then we'll see.
Turns
how
out you are the Candlekeep story.
So, yeah, are we okay with heading to Scornabel, then back to Fort Morning Lord? What we could do to save time is go to Fort Morning Lord, see if we can secure us an airship, and then say, okay, be back in a week when we do, because we got to do something, and then come back, and that way, easy peasy.
Good.
That just seems like more going back and forth.
Kind of is.
If the ship already stops at Morning Lord Fort or Fort Morning Lord on the way to Scornabel, that might not be a bad option. Unless it literally just stops, lets people off, and then leaves. If it doesn't have any kind of layover.
Or we try to convince them to stop at Scornabel and then pick us up.
How does that work? How do airships work? Can they just kind of dock anywhere?
Are you asking me above table? Are you?
Oh no, I'm asking
now.
Ling is. I'm so sorry. Ling is asking Renji this in character, even though that conversation was above.
I'm just trying to keep track.
Has Renji seen airships at Scornabel?
Make a history check.
It's one of the few history checks I can do without disadvantage. Ooh. History. 15.
You have seen them fly overhead. You've never seen one stop. You don't know if it's set up for an airship port of any kind.
Okay. On table in character. Not sure if I'm not sure if Scornabel actually can port a airship, so
you probably
we may have to Scornabel them back.
I think we do. I think the only way we'd be able to hitch a ride from Scornabel is if we were already paying customers that probably paid an extra fee. And considering that we're gonna have to try and like bargain our way on board, I don't think that's gonna work.
Yeah.
I mean, what's an extra, couple days? We're in it for the long haul, right?
Considering how far we have to go, absolutely. If this is the definition of a long haul, I do not know what is.
Right? I've never been on a longer trip, that's for sure. Well, I get.
Well, apparently you jumped from one plane to another, so I think that one.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. Well, then again, that could have been, a very short trip, because how the planes sometimes do the crossing. I don't know. Hey, maybe that's how I ended up here. I fell out of my crib into like an realm rift, and I landed in the cardboard box on the street. And my parents didn't abandon me.
Renji is doing this exact face of.
Baby.
I'm sure the vampire therapist would have had lots to say if she were here. To that one.
Wait, Mimi had a therapist?
Mimi is the therapist.
I mean,
Technically.
Mimi's our therapist.
Ah,
So, first night's travel comes to an end. You all are able to set up camp, take your shifts. Is everyone taking a watch?
Yes.
yeah.
I'm gonna kind of mix some of these days so that we can get through it faster.
Okay.
So we won't do a whole bunch of different checks. But whoever wants to take first shift for night 1 and 2, please let me know.
Yeah.
Kindle. All right. Roll 2 perception checks.
Perception. Disgrace. Okay. Wow, fuck you. 3 for the first one.
Awesome.
17 on the second one.
Okay. Fortunately, your shift goes by without a hitch.
That's good.
No issues.
That would
Who's
be
taking the
embarrassing.
second watches?
I feel like Ling would be pretty good with the up and down kind of sleep schedule. So I'll take second watches.
Okay.
2 perception checks.
2 different perception checks.
Oh, thank God that's a 7. Well,
Reminder
the first
to
one.
Renji as well. That
Hmm?
it said reminder to Renji, you also trance for 4 hours, and that's a rest for you. So
Yeah.
Renji can take up the final watches, no
technically,
problem.
Renji can always take up 2
Yeah.
Oh,
or be part of 2. Just a reminder.
so I got an 8 on the first night and 14 on the second night.
Okay. Again, luckily peaceful on the first night, peaceful on the second. Who's taking shifts? The third shifts for the second 2 days? First 2 days? Renji, go for it.
Perception. 15 on the first.
Okay.
24 on the second.
Okay. Yeah.
Around a natural 19.
Your shifts go by without any hitch. It's a nice, peaceful night out. A couple travels here and there. You do hear, and it's something you notice on the second night, like sounds of construction in the distance.
Baldur's Gate?
That's still days away.
Any like firelight in the distance?
Up the road to the north, probably. It's hard to tell.
Okay. You'll put a pin in that.
Okay. Day 3 of travel. Anything you all want to discuss, or?
And I'm always willing to have deep conversations. Or perhaps we should play that 20 questions game again.
That would be awesome. We really should.
Now that we have
This
Mimi
would be the time.
Oh yeah, hi.
I mean,
That would be fun.
we've got nothing else to do. Just kind of sitting in a cart.
Perhaps it would be fun.
It would be fun.
Sure. Do you guys play without me? I'll just keep my head on a swivel. Last thing we need is to get jumped by giant spiders or anything else again.
True.
Don't be a stranger though.
Are you
You're
sure?
you're our friend,
Yeah.
and we love
And-
you. And you're a bad bitch. So
We do want you to play if that's anything in your head.
No, that's no. I appreciate that. I'm just a little distracted, so I'm just trying to keep my head on a swivel.
All right, well, feel free to hop in.
I'll keep an eye. I'll keep that in mind.
yeah, I'm
What
probably
do
gonna
we
make
do for
you play.
punishments?
Oh,
Oh, Mimi, that is a great idea.
mhm.
But
Keep.
we need punishments because obviously we can't order spicy tuna ice cream, and I don't even know what would work on you. We need something that if we decide not to answer would be not
Disgusting or
good.
distasteful.
Yes.
Hey Keith, you wanna find us some worms?
That'll do.
That sounds like a lot of work. Sorry, my alarm.
That's bagpipe noises.
Are you alright, Renji? Are you hearing things again?
We're being attacked!
By an organ!
Oh no! It's bagpipes! Run!
Or I did just remember that we have a very interesting little artifact with us that allows us to create a plethora of things. How would a shot of vinegar feel as a punishment?
Ooh.
Not great.
Or we could have mayonnaise,
Ah.
oil, or vinegar. Those are the bad ones that are not lethal.
You do realize when it says oil, it doesn't mean like vegetable oil.
No, Ling does not know that.
Okay, I'm just gonna throw that out there just for above table knowledge. This is great. Continue.
I would, in my opinion, I would rather do vinegar than mayonnaise. Vinegar also seems more intense.
It does.
I do agree. I feel like vinegar is more fitting.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, if we can figure out how to open the hole, and Ling kind of takes out the hole from their chest. They keep they have a chest pocket, so they have to reach inside their armor, and it's inside there. And they pull it out. Kind of like lay it out over everything in the cart, just to try and get it open.
If it's got bumps and such, it just doesn't really open.
Everyone, pull a corner! Pull a corner! We need to make it taut.
All right.
What?
You realize you might need to get out of the cart for a bit to do it.
Maybe that was the next suggestion.
Yeah,
if it
it's
didn't
not
work.
working when you're just pulling it and holding it in the air.
Okay, stop the driver. Grab the alchemy jug, close it all up, and get back in the.
Okay. It's great, but also kind of complicated to do.
It is, yeah. It very useful, but it can't be perfect. Well, I don't know how well shot glasses are going to work in here, so how about we just take a swig whenever we. Cool, and I'll uncork the vinegar cork.
Perfect. Okay. So remind me, how did you guys decide to play 20 questions? What are the rules?
Okay,
More
so
of like truth or drink.
exactly. So one person asks a question to the group. Everyone answers. If they decide not to answer that question, in this case, they take a drink of vinegar.
Okay. So in total, we get to ask, is the 20 questions bit come in like you get 20 questions to ask everyone?
Last time we did it, it was 20 questions total. There are 3
Okay.
players, so we could do that again. 7 questions each. It
Alright.
comes out to 21, but close enough.
It's okay.
So we can each have 7 questions.
Oh my god. So spicy.
Oh, you have no idea how spicy those tuna rolls were.
Oh wait, yeah.
That was Renji and I's punishment. She had blueberry ice cream. Lucky girl.
Oh, she's kind of fiery, so I can't imagine that was very nice.
No, it was very uncomfortable watching her eat it. I can't imagine what it was like to actually eat that as her.
I'm good to play a few rounds.
I'm so peckish.
Who wants to start?
I suppose I'll start.
Okay.
All right, so what is the weirdest dream you have ever had?
There was this one time where it felt like I was being controlled by like this person above me, and I was on like this giant 2D like map, and I was like just a little plastic figure, and these giant boulders were rolling all around me, and there was big echoing booms from up above. It looked like there was faces of gods in the clouds. It was so weird.
What did they look like? Or do you remember?
They were mostly obscured, but they looked a lot like us.
Ow.
The layers of this. I love it. Anyway.
I think my weirdest dream is in between two. Like I've had like lots of weird dreams, but of the ones that I remember, one was like I was a kid, like I was a child, and I was picked up from my point in time, and I was placed into a world where there was no time, and there were a bunch of other little girls from all over different eras of history, and we were being taught by these people to erase our era and to forget what our time was like. And then one girl kept collecting items from different eras, and then they found out, and the people that were running it ended up killing her, and all of us were mourning her. Or I was running naked in a church and it hurt.
Oh,
Like I took my clothes off. Like I took my clothes off for a reason that like made sense in my brain, and then in the dream I was like, this actually makes no sense. Why would I do this? And I was running around doing stuff, helping out with something or whatever, and I was like stingy all over. And I think it's because I was like super hot in my coffin. But yeah, it's in between those two.
That was quite interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this doesn't count as my question, but I would like to ask a question based on that. Do you feel anything when you go into temples? Holy places?
Honestly,
sacrosanct areas?
I mean, it's more so like when people have set up like specific energies in a space. I think different vampires operate a little bit differently in that.
Okay.
Because like religion means different things to different people, but like when people actively set up a space to be protected, I feel that.
Yeah. Okay.
So it can be, yeah, and it's like even a single person's house, you know, like I have to like deliberately ask if I can come in because they've like built up a wall.
Oh, I see.
At least that's
Okay,
how it is
to
for
know.
me. You know, different vampire strains. I think everyone operates a little bit differently.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing.
Facts. Yeah, fun facts. That's not a question. That's just a fun fact.
That I asked the question in the first place, but I believe I would actually love to answer as well.
Yes, please do.
No, I was
One
expecting
of-
you to answer.
One of the weirdest dreams that I've had, I suppose it could border on the line of creepy. I had a dream once that I was forever climbing a spiral staircase, and it just kept going and going and going and going. It wouldn't stop. And there were many layers, many levels. That's what I'm looking for. Many levels to this building, and I was being chased. And the lights were red, and it was very interesting. And I was running and running and running, and I tripped on one of the levels and turned around just in time to see a man kneel like on all fours, looking straight at me with his jaw hanging down, and his head fell off of his body.
Oh my!
I woke up after that.
That's a metaphorical anxiety dream.
That's wow.
What did you eat?
Fun fact, off table. That's an actual dream that I've had.
Really?
Oh,
You
no.
didn't tell me about that.
Actual dream that I've had. It creeped me the fuck out.
Yeah,
Actually,
that is fucking creepy.
both of those dreams that I described, I had, except the second one. The second one where I was naked, I dreamt that last night, and I was like, "Why do I have my clothes off in my church?" And I wasn't burning. The first one I had many months ago.
Still weird enough.
No, yeah. I was like, what? And then the dream shifted and actually became a really cool story, which I'm going to use later.
It's nice.
But Hannah, you never told me that.
I thought I told you like ages ago. It was
an
like
old dream.
Years ago.
Oh, okay.
Like back in like 2018, 17,
Oh,
like around there, like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway. But yes, that was the dream that I've had.
Wow.
I guess it's my turn.
Yeah.
When you can't sleep at night, what keeps you up?
Ooh.
Being nocturnal.
Okay, may I rephrase? When you can't sleep, what keeps you up? Just remove that at night qualifier.
Okay.
Because yes, Mimi, sassy and perfect.
It's true. Actually, while we were at the Candlekeep, I like gave myself a night where I just slept all day, and then I woke up once the sun went down. It was so nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Anyways,
Good for you.
I'm gonna be honest. It's probably thinking about skincare and hair care, and like going through like different chemical combinations to make sure that like it does what I want and won't like give me a chemical burn. What about you?
That would be good to know.
Kindle.
She's gonna take a shot of vinegar.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah. That leaves a nasty taste in my mouth.
Yeah. She'll take a shot and just go, oh.
Once Kindle takes the shot, Ling just has this really like, oh shit, I should not have asked that question kind of look on their face.
Maybe I should start drinking vinegar to curb the cravings.
I mean,
you're
welcome to it.
That is disgusting.
Well, what I could do is pour this into a wine bottle so it actually appears to be and then it'll really kick you off the
Slowly trick
off the
my
wagon.
brain.
Yes.
Ling, do you dare answer?
I do. I'm just trying to figure out how to say this. What keeps me up at night is am I here because of an accident? Am I here because I was unwanted? Why am I not with my own kind? Why am I in this realm? Especially now that I've just learned. I mean, obviously I didn't know this information earlier, but even now that just seemed more pressing. I didn't know I was from a different plane, realm, but still.
Yeah, big ouch.
Stuff that keeps you up at night rarely is soft and fluffy.
Mimi, do you have a question?
I think I do. What curbs your confidence in yourself?
Herbs? Like lowers?
What stops you from being confident and loving yourself?
Okay.
Wow, this is a one you have to think about. Dang.
Yes, but also because you broke Helen with that question. So
there are many layers to this. There are many layers that I need to sort through. And that's not only Kindle saying that, but also Hannah. I'm like,
yeah, that's
many levels to this. Hang on.
Yeah, and when you think about that question, it's very difficult to think about the character without everything flooding in from you. Can you repeat the question? I forgot it.
What curbs your confidence? What stops you from being confident in yourself and embracing yourself? Not the DM little pose. I'm intimidated.
She's just enjoying the show.
I would say generally how I've been treated has been a lot of evidence screaming at you that you're not good enough. So a lot of the experiences that I've gone through curbs my confidence.
Experiences. I got that.
A lot of internalized, a very much internalized version of what Kindle said. A lot of am I? Damn it! I had a thought and then it would. I don't think that I'm enough. Otherwise, why would I be here alone? Kind of thing.
It's okay. For me, remembering that this could all be a phase.
Oh,
ouch, sister.
This came along. This came along so quick. It could go at any second, and I don't know when.
That is a terrifying thought.
Yeah.
Ling's gonna do something a little funny here. So Ling's gonna put their hand in front of their face, and as they do it, their face is just gonna kind of melt and just kind of go blank. And Ling's gonna go like a face in the wind, You just gotta wipe their face off.
Ew.
I would love
So
to do that instead of taking off my makeup every day.
So for just a moment before a new face forms, because I obviously can't hold that, there's like no eyes, and the nose is just kind of a lump,
Yeah.
and there's just a tiny little slit for mouth.
I would love to do that instead of my makeup.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
All right,
Kendall,
all right.
do you have another question?
I do have another question. What would your dream job be? If you could do anything at all, what's your dream
Darling,
job?
I do not have a dream job. I do not dream of labor.
Yes, that exactly. I mean, it may sound kind of cheesy, but I think I'm doing it with you guys here.
Lovely.
Ah,
Lovely.
I always
Oh,
wanted
stunning.
to have adventures.
I love that. You're so cute.
Oh, thank you.
My dream job is a job that I've had in the past, but I think I'd have to like, do it again. Being a sugar baby.
Oh,
It was
that would be
nice.
interesting.
It was nice. It was low attachment for me, and I got a lot of stuff out of it.
Sounds nice.
Yeah. Kindle. I feel like yours would be very interesting.
She's like debating, like looking at you guys, then looking at the vinegar, and then
You
looking
better
at you
not drink
guys.
the fucking vinegar. I swear to God. I'm so invested in your answer.
I would love to own and run. Don't make fun of me. Please do not make fun of me.
Whoa.
I would love to own and run a dance studio.
That sounds fantastic.
That makes perfect sense. You always had the athletic build.
Yeah.
I love to dance, and it was one of the only things that gave me some semblance of joy. So
you
I
want
would
to,
love
like-
to have a place where anyone can dance.
So do you want it to be like a space where you teach people dance, or just like a studio that people can rent out as they need?
Perhaps both.
Yeah. I love that.
I just love to see other people enjoy dance just as much as I do.
Mhm.
But yes,
Nice answers. Well, what? Let me know if this is too much of a question, because it could possibly be split into two. What's the last lie you told, and who did you tell it to?
Ling, I'm sorry. You're asking someone who's had over 400 years of lying. It all blurs.
Valid.
Did we
But
like just lie to somebody? Oh wait, no, yeah, at the heist, I pretended to faint.
there you go. Okay.
Yeah,
So
and
to a public crowd.
to security guards specifically.
Oh, right. Yes.
Or I think
oh yes,
you were under.
Oh, I'd already commenced.
Yeah,
Yes.
you already went. You went with other people to fight and stuff. I was up with Kindle, and we needed to distract the security guards because she was distracting the crowd. And I was like, "Hey, I'm a dead person," so I pretended to faint, and I had Keith transform into a frog and then run out from under me as if a poisonous frog got to me.
Oh, what a show!
I pretended to be dead,
That's awesome.
and they couldn't feel my pulse, so it worked.
I would have liked to see that.
Yeah. Kindle, is it the same scenario for you, or do you have a different one?
No, I have a different one. The last time that I lied, I believe, was when I was using my disguised self. I was lying about my appearance, and that was back in the town.
That qualifies. That qualifies.
Mhm.
But I think the last lie that I told was,
words that came out of your mouth.
yes, words that
Oh.
was, oh, it's definitely big enough. Sarah!
Okay, then if we're talking about lies that come out of your mouth, I think mine would be, no, I don't know who started the fire.
Oh,
Lang.
Very nice.
Lang.
little arsonist over here. Mine kind of looks over to Renji a little bit, leans in and kind of, I told the sword it was already dead. I don't know if I can do it.
Okay. How fun.
Fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, that was mine.
Okay, my turn to ask a question.
It is.
What's your favorite body part of yourself or other people?
That's a very interesting question to ask a changeling.
Okay. You know mine.
No, I'm thinking.
You know mine.
The titties.
My personality.
Yes.
Personality
Unless it's just a phase. You could have all of your brains up there. They're just on vacation.
I will say my hands.
Yeah.
And she'll show her hands. It's got like calluses and stuff on them. From all the core muscle work of the beauty of pole dancing. But she'll show her hands and say, these hands have done a lot of work for me, including getting me out. So I think my hands. Plus I can cast magic from them.
That's a bonus.
That is a fantastic bonus.
Mhm.
I think mine, just because of my unique perspective, would have to be the brain.
Mm.
Oh.
It allows us to create and imagine and communicate.
That's quite clever.
See what you did there?
You're kind of a brainiac.
It's not like I work around a bunch of books.
Sure.
That was Mimi's question, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is back to me. I thought this was round 3.
We're beginning round 3 right now.
Round 3.
Oh, I see. All right. This was my last question. What is a habit that you had
Wait,
to break and you
3
did?
questions?
I said I was only going to play a few rounds.
Okay. Sorry,
but
what was it?
What is a habit that you had to break and that you did?
Pocketing.
Oh.
Mm. Yeah, I'm not proud of it.
Oh!
Ooh.
Baby took the vinegar.
Oh my. Well, in
Hang
that
on.
case,
Let me see. Let me see. How does she feel about vinegar?
do we have to roll for it to see if she likes it or not?
Yeah, she's never had vinegar before. She might like it. She might hate it. Who knows?
Let me guess, she's gonna love it. Just watch.
Please tell me that she loves it.
Did. Please tell me.
You're just like, oh no, I'm such a punishment.
Oh my god! Takes more sips.
Oh dear.
Why? Of course. Of course. Because, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm glad you found something new you like.
Thank you. I mean, I never like alcohol. When you guys get alcohol, I never like whatever I get. And I never like tea because that's normal. But straight vinegar, that's
Now,
weird enough.
Now you can get sour wine because that is what vinegar is.
Oh my god. I can drink alcohol.
Yeah. It just goes through an additional process that turns the alcohol into acetic acid. It's
Oh my
fine.
god. That's so fun. Kindle,
Are you?
have you
know
answered it
mine.
yet? Yeah. Okay.
You know mine. Drugs.
You're right. Yeah. Is there
That
another
was a
one?
horrible habit.
Is there another one? Like nail
No.
biting, hair pulling?
No. There are some that I just haven't broken yet.
Okay. I got that.
Well, in that case, what's the worst decision you've ever made?
Oh.
That's really hard.
I undercharged.
Yes, Queen.
That's reasonable.
Yes, you did.
It did not end pretty.
Trying to tight lace the first corset I got instead of just like seasoning it first.
Oh my.
Waist training was a nightmare when I first decided to do it, and I was so stupid. And I got better, but like just expecting my waist to be super tiny when I got an unseasoned corset.
Bad times, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. William reaches down and grabs the jug. Takes a swig.
Saucy. Okay. We've all had the vinegar now.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yep, it's fine. You can see their eye twitching just a little bit. Oh, that was great. I can see why you love the stuff.
As this conversation continues, I need everyone now, except for Renji, to roll a perception check.
Oh no.
Evan.
Okay.
It's either a 7 or a 10, but this particular dice doesn't have the notation, so I have to find another dice and see which way the triangle goes. Oh, it's a 9. Wait, no. No, it's a 6. Shit. 7.
4. Okay. You guys are caught up in your game, enjoying your conversation as the night has started to fall on your travels. Renji, you've noticed that you have been getting closer and closer to what I described earlier. And soon enough, the cart comes to a halt and you all stop outside of what looks to be a still somewhat under construction tavern that's being built along the side of the road.
Well, that'll be neat when it's done.
You look and there are lights in the window. Looks like it's at least partially open while under construction. And most of the construction, some of it is still done by physical means, but every now and then you see a few bricks load up and lay themselves into place.
Jeez.
There's magic involved here.
Yeah, it's not uncommon. Do we want to try and see if they have a bed? Or 3 for the night?
Maybe we just get some, for those who need it, hydration. Because I'm going to be honest, I don't know how I feel about the vibes here.
Yeah.
Maybe we should take a look inside and see for ourselves before we make any rash decisions, because there's a possibility that we could use our heads on the pillows tonight.
Yeah.
True.
I
It'll
don't know,
be
I
a
just don't
while.
want it to be like a Hansel Gretel situation.
Yeah, I don't feel
Yes.
like being cooked and eaten.
Yeah, no. I may be resistant to fire, but it still hurts.
Ling looks over to Mimi and gives her a wink. You can eat me anytime, though.
Okay.
Dang.
My favorite little makeup snack. Give me a new look every time I take a little nibble. I love
Makeup
it.
snack. Oh my
I love
God.
that.
Hey, Renji. How do you feel about the construction tavern, my friend? Good vibes, bad vibes?
Vibe check.
We do need a place to rest our heads, but obviously we need to keep our heads on a swivel. I don't sleep technically, so I can keep an eye out.
I could do any kind of watches. Sorry, that is Hannah buffering because it was so hot. It was so hot outside today at work that all the energy is like sucked out of my body.
You okay?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was just really hot.
Well, we'll wrap up soon so that you can rest.
No,
I will gladly keep going.
don't do it. This.
Más, por favor.
So we going into the tavern, y'all?
Yeah. Quick pit stop.
We'll try it.
Driver, buy you a drink?
Oh, I won't say no, thank you. You all make your way into what is listed as the Friendly Arm Inn, which is actually pretty fortified from the exterior of it, but seeing as it is so close to the Cloakwood, that's not that strange, as rumors have abound about that place.
Sorry, what was it called again?
The name of the inn is the Friendly Arm Inn.
Friendly Arm.
And you walk in, and it is your standard tavern. It's upbeat. It's simple fare that you can get. Rooms. Make perception checks, everybody.
18. Four again.
4 again. She's so
Unnatural 20.
Natural 20?
No, unnatural.
Unnatural 20.
I rolled a natural 19.
Renji?
22.
22. Okay. And Ling, you said you had an 18?
I did.
Okay. Mimi, you are just like, I love the vibe. This is great.
The vibe is good. It passed the
The
vibe
vibe.
check.
It's very fantastic.
Yeah.
I think it's my earring that I keep hearing. It's confusing me. I'm like, what is that noise? Kendall, Ling, and Renji. You, as you're looking around the room, you notice there's a bunch of different individuals. There's a few people who are walking around looking like they've probably, finished a shift helping fix up the place. But then there's also, every so now and then, there's a few tables with travelers heading from one place to another, enjoying the vibe. And off at one of the corner tables with a simple cup of tea is a middle-aged looking elven woman with very familiar like features. Familiar especially to Renji.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Hasn't noticed you guys come in at all. But you see someone at a table. And two of you are like,
I know who it is, don't I?
you know who it is.
Do he tell us? Or do he run?
Does he
Mimi.
walk I was like, does he walk right out the door? Nope.
No. All right, guys. Nope. No. Mimi.
Oh, sleeping in the cart.
High or low?
Low, cause Shawty got low.
Okay. Renji just kind of stops. Even with your perception, Mimi, you do notice Renji is just going from.
There's tea in the tavern with NG. Renji, babes.
Do you guys want to meet my mother?
Oh,
Isn't
Kindle-
that where we're kind of going?
Kindle's gonna turn around slowly and say, "Darling, don't you think that's a little fast for me to meet your parents yet?"
Yeah, you two haven't even kissed yet. What the fuck?
Kindle's just gonna to like no like I find like that was good.
Oh. Mimi will go, no, yeah. I mean, come on, I'm not ready for this. Fixes the boobs. Is she single, by the way?
Oh my god.
I should not have taken a drink right there.
Yes, my mother, who is still married to my father, is not single.
Perf.
No, you're not allowed to flirt with my mother.
I mean, if she's a MILF. No, I'm kidding.
Look,
I think you just scarred Renji.
I only flirt to be playful in a funny way, or unless someone has paid me.
Fair. Yeah. No, I'm just making jokes. I love MILFs. I want to be a MILF one day. Wait, I'm old enough to be a MILF now, aren't I?
I was just about to say, I'm pretty
I mean, my
sure you're
definition
past that
is
mark.
mature, not mother. So you are definitely mature, and one would definitely say you are a VILF.
Play. Okay, Renji, do you need a second before we head into this?
No, let's just rip it off like a. Yep.
Okay.
You turn back towards the table after this conversation amongst your friends, and she has now gone pale as she's noticed you at the door because she rolled an 18 on the die.
Oh, okay. And yeah, family of monks, everyone. Perception is high.
As everyone heads to the table, Ling's going to go to the bar and get just a round of drinks for the table, including a vinagre.
Aww. Thank
He
you.
just goes. To his mother, just like really awkward, just. Follow me. What is that?
Following
That's
the
how she runs.
leader.
Anime
Oops.
girl
Leader,
run.
the leader. We're following the
Okay.
leader.
You walk over to the table where your mother is sitting, poised as always, watching you approach.
Hi, mother.
I wasn't expecting to see you here. I was on my way towards you, I believe.
That makes two of us.
Surprising, considering the way you left us in the middle of the night without a word.
There are reasons for that, of which are difficult to explain.
Of which confused your father, it seems.
Renji's expression just goes, just. There's a lot of.
He told me of your run-in.
Of course he did.
And mentioned that you've been staying at Candlekeep.
Yes.
Researching and looks over towards your belt.
Where are my manners? Mother, this is Kindle, Mimi, and one of the
About this
bar
time, Ling's probably walking to the table now with 6 mugs.
and this is Ling. Everyone,
Hello.
this is my mother, Elisar.
How lovely to meet you.
Hi, Alyssa. You,
There's ours.
Elisar.
you
No,
slay.
not Elissa.
Huh?
Not Elissa, Elisar.
How do you spell that?
I can tell you. ELLISAR.
Thank you.
My intrusive thoughts are telling me to call her Lisa now. So I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut before we have another Trevor the chicken tender.
We do love
Why-
a chicken tender.
Also, why the hell did the first thing that popped into my mind was when Elisar is like, without a word, it's like, where have you been? No car, no note. You could have been seen. You could have been killed.
Yes.
Who felt that, Mum?
Hello, Harry.
Of course we don't blame you, Harry
We
dear.
don't blame you, Harry. Dear.
Please. And she motions for you all to sit.
Very awkwardly sits opposite mother. Just
Squeeze in and hand everyone their drinks. Mimi's got vinegar, Kindle's got milk, and everyone else has ale.
Got milk?
Oh, she do. She do.
Thank you, Ling. I don't drink, remember?
Sorry, be right back.
You know what? you know what?
Already gone. Swapping for tea.
Your friends seem to be
t-
quite enthusiastic.
Among many wonderful virtues. Looks at the mug of ale. Well,
I took the mug of ale.
oh, you
I
took
was
it?
getting it. Yeah, I was getting it swapped.
Oh no, I thought you left it. No, my bad.
No. I'm just gonna say you took your mother's mug.
And the mom doesn't drink ale either. She has her tea.
Well, there you go.
kind of Ling.
Yeah. Yes.
I will take that ale.
Oh, okay. Never mind. We're actually we'll take the tea too. And I bring the ale back and sit down.
All right. Not bad.
Well, you
Definitely.
seem to be enjoying your time outside of home.
It has its moments. Funnily enough, Mother, we were on our way back home.
Really?
I have
Pleased to hear
questions.
that. How so?
When I'm not staying home,
I see.
what is our family? Truly.
I need a little more information to understand the question.
In relation to what I have, what is our family?
Guardians. It's been passed down through the family for generations.
Guardians
Reggie,
of...
do you mind if I ask a quick side tangent related question to that question? Which may help.
By all means.
Is your family a member or a offshoot of the Scarlet Sash, perhaps?
I can't say I've ever heard of that.
Okay. Just curious. Carry on. Sorry to interrupt.
You're absolutely fine. What exactly are we guarding?
Kind of looks between you and your friends for a moment.
They know.
Family
Oh,
heirloom.
yes, we know.
A blade best kept left alone. That's all we really know.
Heirloom, you said.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Did you say heirloom?
That's how it was described to me.
Described by who?
Previous head of our temple, head of our home, head of household.
So... Mother, I think now is... If you think you're still trying to protect me by not telling me everything, there's no need.
Make a persuasion check.
May I give him advantage by saying that we are currently on a quest to help Renji become less influenced by the heirloom of which you are guarding?
I'll say it won't give advantage, but it'll change the DC because she's from a very insular community. She doesn't listen to outsiders.
Yeah.
$19.
blade came into possession of our family generations ago. It's quite old. And it's said to have committed atrocities in its time. We keep it protected.
I want to make an insight check to see if she's still withholding information.
Okay, make an insight check.
Advantage on this bitch. 22.
She's not lying. She's still holding a little bit back. Not in a malicious manner, however.
Is it still
I mean, she
very
just
much
knows
that
more like she just happens to know a little bit more and she's not understanding why it's relevant and why we're having this conversation. In around a bunch of people she doesn't know.
in the short time that me and my friends have been traveling together, they've seen its influence on me.
I see.
He holds his hands up.
Make an insight check.
19.
Your mom is known for having a pretty stoic demeanor. And there's a brief moment where you can see it kind of break. A flash of not fear in the traditional respect, more like dread. Just briefly across her face. And then it goes back. I see.
I think now is a time for complete and utter transparency. Don't you think?
I was on my way to Candlekeep to ask you to come home. However, given the circumstances, that might not be best. The story is that the blade was picked up by one of your ancestors a very long time ago, after its previous wielder fell in battle. After having slaughtered their way across most of Faerun. It had become so soaked in the blood of its victims that it has a permanent smell of iron, not from the blade. And it is believed that the soul of that individual remains with the blade to this day. Our responsibility has been to keep it protected and to protect others from it, as we've had no way of destroying it. There
It
have
was a
been
lot.
there has been at least one other who had attempted to destroy it in their time and ended up carrying it for a while. Did not end well for them either.
What happened to a lost one on that night?
I still don't know. Last we heard from Alastrin was looking for you. He seemed fine, but your father seems to believe that you had a different opinion as to what happened that evening.
A very, very, very different opinion, Mother.
We were woken up early in the morning by your brother, saying that you had stolen the blade and run off. Our intention was to bring you home before it could corrupt.
I still intend on coming home. Because there's another one, isn't there?
Dun dun dun.
Another what?
Insight fucking check!
Roll an insight check.
Go for advantage. 17.
She's hard to read.
Well, she fucking is.
It's always been hard to read. You think she's telling the truth, as far as you can tell.
Another blade, Mother.
I'd never heard of such a thing. Another. There shouldn't be. The creator of that blade made one. Fine
I'm not,
enough for her obsession.
I'm not talking about another blade that like this. There's another blade of renown in our possession, isn't there? Blue wrap. Clean. Not like this one.
Lostrin had a new blade at his hip when he left home. Saw something I'd seen before.
Where is he now?
I couldn't hear you. What?
Where is he now?
Searching for you. Your father sent word that you were in Candlekeep, but that was a while ago. I don't know when he received the message or which direction he went after.
Do you really not remember what he was like before?
How do you mean?
Last one was angry. A lot more. Sneaking out at night. Just more emotional.
The two of you always fought like cats and dogs.
I'm not talking about what's between me and him. I'm talking about, did you not see? Or did you just choose not to see because he was your golden boy?
This rivalry between the two of you needs to stop.
It's not rivalry between us, it's rivalry that you and father have caused. You've always favored him. He could do no wrong. Yet whatever I do, it just doesn't add up or doesn't amount, does it?
She takes a sip of her tea. She's just it's the I'll wait until he gets it out of his system kind of, parental mentality. You know what that feels. It's like, all right, they're gonna keep going. Yeah. Hey, you're the one who created these characters. I'm just saying.
Oh, I know.
Backstory's a bitch.
Especially when it comes back to bite you on the ass. Just wait until I get to leave these.
I'm sorry.
I'll be good.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Renji. Let me give you a hug and apologize for everything that I have done.
Oh, Jesus. Where was I? It took me stealing this blade after believing that I'd killed my own brother for you to genuinely be concerned about me. Or were you generally concerned about me, or were you just concerned about getting your precious blade back?
Of course I'm concerned about you. I've always been concerned about you.
Ling would like to insight check that.
Insight check.
Oh god, this one. Plus what's my insight? Where the hell is it? 3? Dirty 20.
She seems to be telling the truth.
Okay.
She's still a very stoic person, and she's generally pretty.
She's had to put up with she's had to put up with a lot of shit. She knows how to build a face.
Yeah. Ling's not gonna say anything, just definitely wanted to check that.
But why show concern now when I do this, and not concern when, I don't know, when I'm trying my best to live up to what father wants? And
I've always held concern for you.
you know the concern doesn't count when you don't voice it.
I came to bring you home.
Well, let's go home then.
He looks towards that blade again at your hip. Can it be trusted?
You know the answer to that. But do we really, and I mean really, have a choice?
I suppose we'll find out.
Good. I know, everyone. I'm going to bed. And he downs the rest of the ale.
Make another insight check.
Con?
Huh?
Con or whiz?
I was going to say you can make another insight check.
All right. Oh, wait, no, yeah. Natural 20. 23.
There's that slight moment of like parental eye twitch as you do that. Just like
They're doing shit but I can't say anything.
And a discomfort at the idea of you returning home while under the influence of the blade.
Mm-hmm. Says nothing. Just says to the rest of you, shall we find rooms?
I think we're done here.
We head out in the morning,
yes.
I suppose, Mother?
Of course.
Good. Well, I'm going to bed, everyone. You may do as you like, of course. But let's secure those rooms.
Yeah.
All right, you are able to choose your rooms. It's only about, you're able to get individual. Well, no, this place is still under construction. You can share probably like one, maybe two rooms.
I'm
It's
down for
only
sharing.
about a gold a night for a room.
Is that per person?
Per room. With a max of 2 rooms.
Renji will place down 2 gold for the rooms.
Great.
This is on me, guys.
A lot happened in like
Yeah.
about like 3 minutes. Like the last 3 minutes of that. So we're going to your house with your mom.
Apparently so. And I do apologize that you guys were brought into the middle of that.
You know what? It has to do with the bitch blade. And we're here for you.
Well, now I can judge your mom's interior design skills. So hey.
You will find it very pedestrian.
Ugh.
No.
And with that, we will pick it up next time.
Damn it! I want more! Just one more hour!
It's midnight.
Damn it, it is.
I actually have to get up early and go to work tomorrow again. So